Wow, Tinubu's amnesty rejected as UN and Ecowas orders Nnamdi Kanu's genuine release. Summon the judges. Now waiting we want be this. No be the one way Tinubu they call for. You see, say Tinubu know wetin they do. He know wetin he dey do. He know the crime wey he don commit. He know. So for him to escape, now I make am say make I quick grant this guy amnesty to save my head. My dear listeners, I greet you on this very day. You're all welcome to yet another very strong episode coming from the Lord TV. Yes, with a fight political matter to the core. Yes, you are aware that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has actually concluded the fight to grant Nnamdi Kanu amnesty, and reason being that he have seen possibility of the IPOP leader regaining his genuine freedom any moment from now. In fact, the plan was to release Nnamdi Kanu on this 13th of June, which is on Friday. So before that will happen, the president has already put up an amnesty plan, of which has been rejected by the UN and ECOWAS. They said the IPOP leader has gone far in this very trial, so the best is to grant him his freedom. Yes, the United Nations UN has previously called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, specifically in July 2022. The UN Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Detention issued an opinion declaring Kanu's detention by the Nigerian government to be arbitrary and unlawful. The UN body demanded his immediate and unconditional release, citing violation of international human rights law due to his extraordinary rendition from Kenya. Now, basis for the demand. Now, the UN working group found the Kanu's arrest and extradition lacked a legal basis, violating Article 9 and 14 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which protects against the arbitrary detention and ensure for trial rights, the group noted. This is what the UN actually demanded. It has to tell you that it is not today the UN has been following up and also has been calling for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. But Nigerian government, because of who they are and what they are and what they are looking for, they ended up not doing it correctly. No wahala, everything being equal, I think we will surely get there. No wahala. I want to tell you something, my dear listeners, that the UN has called for Nnamdi Kanu's immediate release. They have called for compensation and reparation for the violation of his rights, and also they have called for an investigation into the circumstances of his rendition and detention, of which they say Malami must be involved because he is the person who actually did all of these acts, including Buhari. Now the UN is taking it up, and the UN is standing in gap to make sure that this must be actualized. Enough is enough. Something must be done. Hey, this calls for celebration. What are you telling my people? Of course it does. Because why? If we keep mute,